Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is morning time, coffee time with Coach Ja. It's your boy. We in the building. It's going down. I am so excited about today. If you are tuned in on Facebook, I suggest you go to the Empowerment Duo page and tune in that way if you want me to see your comments. If not, if you can go to YouTube, yeah, I can see your comments that way as well. If you are on IG, I will see your comments as they come. Certainly don't feel bad if I do not see a comment. It is not personal. I promise I'm not personally ignoring you. It's just that technology hasn't caught up to itself yet. Now, as soon as Instagram decides to partner up with this thing, we'll be fine because then I'll have all you all together at the same time. So I'm gonna send out these kites to these folks so we can get their faces up in the place. I hope y'all having a good morning. I am. I got some brand new coffee, y'all. This coffee is crazy. It's white mocha, and I'm really feeling black delighted. That was so corny. If you know, tonight we have a competition thing going on with some poets, and I don't know the rules still. They said there aren't any rules, but they keep coming up with rules. But it's all good. It's all love. I mean, we all here for it. Competition is what it is. This coffee is so damn good. Like y'all don't even understand. If you don't drink coffee, I don't even know how or why we're friends. If you drink tea, I'm not mad at you. I drink tea all day, but coffee is first thing in the morning. Let me show you how this works. Lady V, what's good? Whew. I promise you this: if you ever have a cup of real coffee, and I mean like real good coffee, it will change your life. It would change your life. So it's like 15 people in here. Now they're saying 2 people, but I still see people commenting. So I don't really know what's going on with IG. But I have a very, very special guest in the building today. I've known this guest for probably, if we're not at 3 decades, we'll be at 3 decades in like 25 minutes. Like it's been that long. She is super dope. We've worked together and shared plenty of life together. She is one of my most dearest friends ever. And of course, she's from Brooklyn. So you know what it is, how we do in Brooklyn. I don't like coffee. Lady V, I'm gonna let you slide because you're still young. You're still young. But it's coming. You're gonna have some coffee. I'm gonna introduce you to the right coffee. And when you have it, your life is gonna change. Who you got? How you gonna come on talking about who you got? Who you got, son? I got somebody special. Has been in the music industry for some time. IG playing number games. Yeah, IG playing number games. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. YouTube sent me an email about a video that I did some years back, and they labeled it that it's for content 18 and older, which means to say that the content that's coming on YouTube is actually starting to generate some traffic and they are actually paying attention to what I'm putting out. So thank you all, IG, for sticking with me all this time. And all the plans are starting to come and happen. And yeah, it's starting to move. The dream is moving. The dream is moving. If anybody says anything disrespectful about my Giants today, I'm going to block you. Just want that to be said. Eventually, this is going to be a New York Knicks. I'm just waiting for them to get rid of the owner. The New York Knicks is my team even before the Giants. I just want that to be stated. Like, that's my team, okay? Just so you know. But I love the Giants. I don't know what happened to the game last night because, unfortunately, I wasn't watching. Shay Black says, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink, I'm guessing that's coffee either. They say 30 years in the Army and I don't drink coffee. I don't. Wow, Shay, that's very interesting. If I was in the Army, I would probably drink cognac. But that's a whole nother story for me. That's a whole nother story. Anyway, I'm going to bring your guest up on tonight. And yeah, we just gonna have a good time. You know how it is. Conversations, it's about to go down. So if you are on the stream, please welcome to the room, Tara. What up, Tara?
Hey, honey, how are you?
Good money as always. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. You look very excited. So you look well on the camera.
Yes, I got my coffee.
V Shay, see what happens when you have your coffee, things just naturally happen. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. So welcome in Illusion, Azar King, everybody joining in. Thank y'all for tuning in. So Tara, this is how I like to start the show. I
Okay.
always tell people you introduce yourself to everybody else. Tell them who you are, where you're from, what you do. And yeah, we start off like that and let's make it pop.
Okay. Well, I'm Tara. Known you since I was Caramel. So Tara, aka Miss Caramel. I'm a Brooklyn native for life, no matter where I'm at. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia right now. Um, I was in the music industry. I did marketing, promotions, publicity. I was a promoter way back when it was a different kind of industry. Yeah. So, but now I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I've come to my second part of my life where I'm now working in health and wellness. Um, I'm a massage therapist, a personal chef, aspiring author. Thank you very much, Coach Ja, for all of that help with that. And I'm just living my life. That's it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So let's just jump right in the music industry. When did you start your journey in the music industry?
Um, ha,
Yeah,
wow, you taking me way
I'm
back.
taking you back. I'm taking you back. Because when I met you, you was already at Rude Boy Records.
Yes, I was
Okay.
already at Rude Boy, which was my second, um, I guess, foot into the industry. My family, my mom had a nightclub, and my mother was a definite socialite. She did a lot of parties, so I was always around music and large gatherings. So it was inevitable for me to fall in love with music. And I was in the industry since 94.
Mm,
I am
mm.
really dating myself, but it's okay because I was just saying, you know what I'm saying? So, but since 94, I was in the industry. I started out interning, and back in those days, interning was what you did.
Mhm.
You know, being an intern, you get into parties free, you
Yeah.
get to meet celebrities for free, you get up to the radio stations with a little bit of, well, that wasn't always free. You had to you had to do some payola to get up into the radio station. But it was definitely fun. It was fun for me in the 90s, and it was a different kind of animal when the music industry. You had to have, real talent.
Mhm.
You had to have some passion, and you had to really believe in yourself. You had to set yourself apart from everything that was out there in order for you to be seen.
Yeah.
Not like today where everybody seems to be meshing together and you don't know which one is which, because they all sound the same. They
Mhm.
all saying nothing. I mean, no jabs to the new school, but I'm middle school. I'm not old school, but I'm middle school. And yeah. So and I did my video shows. I had a bunch of video shows. So
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. Cases and cases of. So that's when those videos would be like this big.
yes, Lord Jesus.
I remember that.
That's when VHS and yeah, we had an editor, may he rest in peace. He was the best cameraman and editor that a lot of people back in New York used. So shout out to George Lamboy. I love that man. That man was amazing. He made me look so good on camera. I was nervous too being on TV, I like talking, but sometimes in front of cameras you get nervous. So,
Yeah.
but he always made everything look good for my video shows. For Hip Hop Vibes, Nice
Mhm.
and Rough TV, which was my teenage show,
Mhm.
and International Flavors Television. So those were
Nice
my
and
three
rough.
video shows.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So, one of the beautiful things that I do remember, we have plenty of dreams and ideas that we working on. Remember, we was gonna have our own record label, right?
Yes.
We was working on so much stuff. I think when it was talent showcases that came up, I think that was a major thing in New York City when we didn't wait for the record labels to do it. We started doing individually
Exactly.
because you were doing. I know you had what you it was Uptown, it was Atlantic Avenue.
Yes.
Yeah, it was on Atlantic Avenue.
Yep.
Y'all don't know Atlantic Avenue is like a main. It's a main street. It's a main street in New York City, in Brooklyn. Like you could take Atlantic Avenue to take you to Manhattan or Queens through Brooklyn straight, no nonstop.
Mhm.
Um, and I remember from there, I remember the Limelight.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
love shout out to the Limelight, all of the people in there that came through there, and Limelight was a good 10-year bid for me, man.
wow, wow, 10 years. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. I went through a bunch of phases with Limelight, from the original owner to three owners down to I got to get the hell out of New York and get out of here. Yeah.
um, so I remember. Well, I got a question first. The question of the day, for me, right? And I'm going to talk about this. So I saw Busta Rhymes' comeback at Ti. Did you see that?
No.
Okay. So Ti, it was, I don't know where it initiated, but Ti was it was supposed to be versus with Busta and Ti. And
Okay.
Ti turned it down, was like, nah, it's generational gap, and I don't want to do that because of that. Right. That's what I'm saying. So my whole thing was,
You were
so if
scared.
Ti, the king of the South, can turn down that because it's a generational thing, then that means nobody in the South can actually go and compete against nobody in that era. That's basically what he said.
It, I'm surprised that he would turn it down because he's such a,
So
he
arrogant. I'll say it.
yeah. I love Ti. I love his confidence. I do. I do. He makes good music. I like his music. But the fact that you turn it down against Buster because it's generational, that means, dude, he should have did it just to represent for the South. He should have did it. He should. I'm
Because of
mad at
his
him.
name sake. Because I don't know who named him King of the South. I
Right.
don't know. But you King of the South. I don't think you have that luxury. Now you got to turn your title over. You have to give your title to whoever takes that challenge now because you just said that you're not worthy of that crown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay,
Because
go ahead. Go
it's
ahead.
just I, I'm gonna just leave that alone.
Go
You
ahead.
know,
Oh my gosh.
I could just hear both of their voices, and right now, and the
Hmm.
way Buster is, and it would have been nice to see the contrast, because Buster is in your face and his voice is crazy, and Ti's mad laid back and hey yo, and then Buster come barking and jump on him. That's how the
Hmm.
voices would sound in my head.
Listen,
Maybe that's why he's banned.
go on Buster's IG and see how he barked on him for turning it down.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, how you gonna do that? Like I could just see his voice.
It was nothing nice. It was nothing nice. It wasn't even borderline disrespectful. It was totally, you played yourself, son. It was
Oh.
totally, yeah. So I got two questions from IG. The first question is, who is your hip hop top five?
Mhm.
And then you get three honorable mentions in that. Mm.
I'm an old school person, so I'm going there. So Rakim,
Okay.
um, uh, I like going a little under and over. So Rakim is a definite. Does it have to be male or female, group or singles?
Oh, we just said hip hop top 5 and 3 honorable mention.
Okay.
So it don't
So
matter.
we got Rakim. I like Nas.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Big Daddy Kane, because
Yeah.
he was fun. Big Daddy was definitely fun.
He's got a documentary coming out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it a lot. Let's see. I don't know if okay, so I know Ra's always
Can't go wrong.
um well, I like Talib Kweli.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
let's see.
Content. That's content.
Yeah, I like that. And uh Guru. I
Yeah.
miss
Yeah.
him. I miss him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Rest in peace. Yeah.
yeah, man. Biggie. Biggie's metaphors were he was just man. I still listen to every album. I mean every. I could put Biggie and keep it moving. I
Yeah.
Biggie all day. Where am I? Am I at three,
That's
four?
5. You got 3 honor. You got honorable mention. Now.
Honorable mention. I would give. Well, I definitely have to give some love to my girl Queen Latifah.
Queen La. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All hail the Queen. Um, and after I watched the I'm not saying that she's like there for me, but after watching her show for Roxanne Shante,
Mm.
I respect her differently now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So definitely that. And I don't know, KRS, even though I love KRS. So yeah, so that would be me. I'm a little all over the place, but
Oh no. That's good. That's good. One thing that I've learned, as far as an MC, KRS One is still gonna be in your as an MC, a complete MC. He's got to be in the top 5. It's
he
not.
has to.
In fact, he should probably be, as far as an MC, he should always be in the top 3.
Yeah.
Not making him saying that he's the greatest of all times. He sold the best records. Not saying that, but if anyone ever goes to a KRS One show,
Yeah.
he's going to show you what a freestyle MC does. Not a rapper, an
It's a
MC.
difference.
Big difference. People don't get it. The next question was, if you had to choose one lane of creativity, what would it be and why?
Writing.
Writing.
And it's always been therapy for me.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I love creating other things, I love cooking. I'm a culinary artist.
Yes, we're gonna get into that.
Right. So but writing has always been my first love, and I put it away for a lot of years because it was attached to um a dark healing period for me. So I wanted to be happy. And I was like, every time I wrote, it was like crackheads all around me. I can't stand you. Like you threw me away. So I was like, I gotta find some happy release. So, but now I started when I started writing my book, which is still not published, Ja.
We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
We're getting there. It's completed. So hopefully Never Option will see your bookstores somewhere. But yeah, I started off with poems and short stories, and I have a very vivid imagination.
This is true.
So I was able to escape the world that I'm in and make up my own and live there. So yeah, writing.
Yeah. So I have more questions for you because I know you more than I know a lot of my other guests that I've had. Just I mean we 30 years in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, um, talk to me about when you left to move to Virginia.
Mm.
You was working with some stuff in the Virginia area, right? So let's talk about some of that.
Okay.
How was the work part, working with artists and having these particular artists coming? I mean, you mentioned them if you want to, you don't have to, but working with them that closely, how was that for you as far as your career in the industry? How did you give me a goods and bads about it?
Well, okay. I worked with Men of Vision.
One of my favorite groups, Men of
Love
Vision.
Men of Vision. And still very close to most of the members, the original members. And I worked with a company called Jade Productions.
J Productions.
That's who I worked for. And I worked with them when we were trying to get them signed.
Hmm.
So they finally got signed to Teddy Riley, to Funky Mama.
Hmm.
And they moved them down to Virginia to work on their album. I left. I bounced. I'm going with you. Okay. So it was me, one female, and five men.
Mm.
Let me, and me. Five dudes and me. And it was definitely interesting. Kind of like what was that, Road Rules, or what was that, housemate thing back? Yeah, that's how it felt. But getting to work with them that closely and living with them,
Hmm.
and seeing how their talent is.
Yeah, yeah.
Those boys at that time, boys, they grown ass men right now, but those men were beyond talented, production wise, vocally, and they were sick with the pen. So I didn't realize how talented the whole group was until I lived with them. I just thought it was a singing group. They got together when they was in LaGuardia High School or wherever they was from,
Hmm.
and they just sang. No, they actually were good.
Yeah, yeah.
So it felt good to be around good, real talent.
Hmm.
Um, and I was sitting in the studio. We had makeshift studios in the house.
How about
So
that?
the closet was the vocal booth with a big moving blanket in it. And just to see them on their little things making magic
Yeah.
from doom, 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 ding, 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 to a whole damn song with ad libs, background vocals, um, hooks. It was just beautiful. That part of my life was amazing, and I would never. I Some things you regret,
Hmm.
and I regret being the only female there. Because it's five dudes. There's no way that I can have a boyfriend, because
Yeah.
if I bring him to the house, he got five brothers that he got to go through. So I had no life. Uh, so I cooked. I cleaned. Yeah, I didn't do much. I didn't have a life. You know what I mean? But it was cool to see, like, Dave Hollister would come to the house and hang out, and
Mm.
we would go to the studio with Teddy, and it was just a different vibe, yo.
Yeah, yeah,
Being back in that kind of time and that era, and being around people that actually had real talent was dope.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
I remember when I first met Spanky at your crib.
let's
Mm.
go.
Spanky is the lead singer of Men of Vision, if y'all don't know. Google the group if y'all don't know him. YouTube him. You know Housekeeper. If you don't know Housekeeper, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Um, when I found out how much work he had actually done on the album, and it's crazy. Like just like intro, because Buddy was from East New York too.
Mhm.
And I knew their whole album before it was released. So the fly part was when you at a party and people are listening to the song for the first time, and you dancing with a chick and you singing every word. She's like, "Oh shit," like But when I found out how amazing Spank was with writing, and then I forgot what song it was. Where you told me he did everything to the backup vocals and everything. I was like, wow. Do
Yeah.
you know how hard it is to do backup vocals? How hard it is to harmonize with your own self? It
And
is.
on levels, not just he's just here. No, he was soprano, he was alto, he was he's still out there, still doing his music. All of them are actually.
Okay, good, good.
They're in different groups. Spanky has Spucko Music,
I'm a fine
and
Spank,
he
but I'm
has
like,
his
yo, son, why you ignore my Facebook request?
like, oh wait.
um, I really I have been a fan of his work since I've really listened to his work. And because I didn't know until again, I didn't know them until I met you, till you introduced me to them, and to know his work. Wow. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He was the one with the vocal booth in the closet.
In the clock. Listen, I know what that's like. Listen, so for all of you who online, if you only have, you can't go to the studio, but you have what you need.
Mm.
Your closet with all your clothes in it, make that your sound, make that your vocal booth. That will work.
Yep.
That will work all day
It
long.
will
You don't
work.
gotta put the egg crates up, and just put your suits and your jackets and your coats and your wife's drawers and panties. Put all that stuff out there. Shit works.
It does, and it makes beautiful views.
um,
So you're gonna see a whole bunch of producers like, yeah, son, I got my full studio. Look at my closet. Like, yeah, yeah, you got to. So yeah, it's just watching people create.
yeah,
That's why I have such a love for the arts. I love seeing people that bring their passion to life.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know, whether and Spanky plays a bunch of instruments too. So it's like just watching you play the guitar, you're playing the drums, you're playing the keyboard, you're doing all of the vocals, you're writing the song. Like, dude, like you are ridiculous.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
So yeah. So I miss that kind of talent.
yeah,
I
yeah.
miss that industry. You know, seeing that. And now you go to the studio, everybody's smoking, and you gotta watch that because you don't even know what they
What
smoking.
they smoking? Yeah,
And,
very
you
different.
know, it's different. The weed is different. The fact that they got mollies and all these other stuffs.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, yo, you should not be using 5 different drugs. You know what I mean? Like, dang.
It's no wonder all they do is make noise on the music now.
Yeah.
Man.
Like,
I have another I have another question from someone in the group that says, um, what group was your had your biggest impact on you, positive or negative?
um, that I worked with or
Yeah, yeah.
that I worked with, it would be um when I worked at Wu-Tang, when I worked with Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
And I worked with their publicist, Cinnamon,
I remember
um,
seeing it.
Cinnamon Jones.
Y'all came to see me on your way
Yeah.
to Atlanta.
Yep. So
Damn,
Cinnamon,
a long time ago.
she was the publicist for Wu Wear and
Hmm.
for the clan. For she did stuff with them. And they just seeing them, um, that's a big group with mad different personalities.
Yeah, yeah.
And you get to see them in their raw form when you're on tour with them.
Just say that, right?
Right. And, you know, I worked in the promotion part, so I was a big girl. And, you know, big girl, you going to get the van? Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get the promotion van. And this is the reason why I like big trucks, because I was in a promotional van. Shout out to Mel Carter. He passed away a few years ago, and he was with Ice Water with Raekwon until he passed and stuff. So, um, but that was fun too.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
You
it
know
was
what I, you know what I remember? Demararas, and you brought boot camp click in there.
yes,
Remember that?
my besties in boot camp.
Yeah, I remember that van pulled up and it felt like the circus with all of those people in the van. I was like, how in the hell did
And
all of them get in the van?
it kept coming. It kept coming. Yo, man, listen. You know, them, them, all of them. Like what, 20?
It
It's
was,
like a a crew, definitely an entourage.
yeah.
Because and then they're all different parts that come together and do songs together. So it's not like you can be like, yeah, okay, I got Black Moon, but Black Moon got something with Smith and Wesson, got something with the Fab Five, which is bringing this, got something with Ruck and Rock, and it's like, yo, son, like, how many could you just get one group, just one? Don't give me, yo, but we got this song together. Is all 50 of us, like, son.
And mind you, Demararas is not a big spot.
Denver Rouse is like this big, and it was them. We couldn't even really have the crowd. Like it was boot camp.
I
And my best friend is Evil D. So shout out. I love Beat Miners, Evil D, Mr. Walt, the whole crew there.
I don't even remember the last time I saw Evil D. Like he probably don't even remember me. It's been so long since I saw him. Like we wasn't like best friends or nothing, but damn.
Yeah, it's been forever. And he's still going strong. He's
You know,
still doing his thing.
Buckshot does a live pretty often on IG.
Okay.
Yeah, he does a live on there. And it's funny because I just feel like he getting ready to curse. Like every time he opens his mouth, I feel like he getting ready to say, man, fuck this shit. It just looked like he getting ready to...
He's feisty, man. He was always pissed off about something, but yeah.
I get it. I get it. In fact, I remember they did I was carrying your radio, your boombox with the CD. You remember what CD that was that I used to walk in Brooklyn with all the time?
No.
Oh, shoot. I don't remember the CD. I used to walk everywhere with that joint. Everywhere. I was Radio Raheem, but my radio was half the size of Radio Raheem's. I remember my mom's got mad at me because I had moved back home, and my mom's got mad at me. She was like, turn that radio off. So I unplugged the shit out the wall and kept playing. I said, I'm on my battery. She can't tell me to turn it off. She came in the room. She said, I said, turn that damn radio off. I just got my shit and left. I moved out again. It was time to go. Time to go. That's a real story. It was time to go. Like I felt like if I wasn't using her power, that I still had the right to play my songs.
No, you're still in her house, my man.
Got my ass up and got missing. I was gone. Bounce.
For the love of music. That's
yeah.
It. That's what it is.
So I got a few more questions because I want you to definitely talk about what you're doing and share some things with the people that they don't know, that I obviously do know, but I want you to talk about some things. So favorite R&B groups. Who's your favorite top 3 R&B groups favorite? It doesn't matter if you work with them or not. Just who are your favorites? Top 3.
SWV.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Men of Vision.
Mm-hmm.
Boys to Men.
Not one of my favorites.
Boys to Men's not one of your favorites?
Live, I would take them live. I don't want to buy any records to Boys to Men. Every song that every song makes me feel like close your eyes. Every song leads me to that. Every time I hear them, it's not one of my favorites. Live, I'll take them. Live, they can sing. They can sing.
Okay. Intro.
Yes.
We gotta have intro. Because intro.
I got both of their CDs downloaded to my computer. Both
Man,
of them.
man. There was a lot of baby making on intro.
Yeah. I told you when I was singing them songs in the party and nobody knew them songs, they just came out. Oh, he know the songs. They was dancing.
And of course, Guy,
That's what I was waiting to hear.
Guy, always and forever.
And when they did yearning, when they did yearning over. Remember when they did yearning over? Like that was Aaron Hall, like you are not going to get a better voice.
Yeah.
Aaron Hall was like his impact was like a David Ruffin.
Yeah.
You're never going to replace David Ruffin, and you're never going to replace Aaron Hall. Like, man, the moment he comes on, I hate that I missed him when they came here. I hate that I missed him.
Oh, that stage show is stupid.
I miss it.
First of all, shout out to Damien, who still dances like he's back in the day.
Really?
Damien, Crazy Legs is still Crazy Legs. For him to be like, he's in his 50s now?
Yeah, because he gets it 50 in 2 years.
He gets it in.
Wow.
Yo, their stage show was crazy. I loved it. I love watching them live. Every time they come to Atlanta, I gotta go see them because it's a show.
Yeah.
They still do shows. And Teddy's gonna be Teddy.
As long as he doesn't have Wi-Fi issues.
Live, they don't. He good. He makes sure the sound is right on stage, but in that studio, Teddy.
You need to get with Verizon, bro.
Word. It was bad. I felt so bad for him because he was ready. He had everything. He was ready. The background. He was like, and it was like glitch in your system. I was like, no. Oh, I felt so bad for him. But you know,
I think the funniest part of that was when Babyface was like, "No, it's not me. I'm here alone, social distancing." I was like, "Yo, shots fired. I'm here alone, social distancing." I was like, "Wow."
Oh, I cried. Yo, I it tickled my little heart. It tickled my heart. Oh God, it was fun. It was fun.
All right, so we got two questions.
Okay.
Who was your 3 questions? Actually, it's 3 real simple questions. Your celebrity husband, who would that be?
Idris Elba.
She didn't waste no time. She didn't waste no time.
He's still my husband. Care not if he's married. Love you, Sabrina. Love you, Sabrina. Cause she cool. Sabrina got points for me. I didn't mind letting her marry him. In my head, he's still mine, you know. But she got my respect when he was trying to say a Biggie verse, and she came from behind him and finished it.
Oh.
He couldn't remember the rest of the verse. He was like, I got 7 Mac 11s about, and she said, about 8 38s, 9, 9, 10 Mac 10s. I said, Sabrina, I love you, girl. From Canada, Vancouver, wherever you from. But you knew Biggie's whole verse and came in. I respect. And she black. And she got her own real booty. I ain't mad at her. So she could marry him, but he's still mine.
Got you. Rap husband. I think I know this answer.
How you know this answer?
I'm gonna see, and I'm gonna tell you if I'm right or wrong when you say it.
Rap husband. It's always gonna be Smooth the Hustler.
Oh wow! You know what? Yeah, okay. My bad. I was off.
It's always gonna be Smooth the Hustler.
I don't know why I thought it would have been Meth.
Oh, I love Meth. Meth is awesome.
But you know him because you don't work, But again,
right,
that makes it different.
If it was someone I don't know, yeah, no, yeah. besides, rest in peace, Sean Price. Other than that, yeah.
Got you. Got you. Last one. R&B husband.
R&B husband is um hmm, I gotta think about that one
Mm.
because I gotta see. Um, I don't know. I it is I don't know.
give me three that have potential.
They have potential. See, okay, even though he going through his little issues, he a freak. R. Kelly would definitely keep it live in the bedroom.
R. Kelly, not Robert.
Not Robert. R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. Okay, got you.
Okay, Robert, that's different, you know. R. Kelly would get it. Because I know, yeah. R. Kelly, yeah. I was in love with Albie Shore when I was young,
Wow, I'll be.
but not now. I'm not saying he's bad or anything, but when I was young, light skin was in at that time. But I don't know. Back in the day, Jaheim, even
Got
though Ja's voice never changes,
you.
he changed.
Yeah, and he's corny as hell on the stage. He's just real dry.
Yeah, but that voice,
Yeah.
his voice melted me. And I seen him live, and I seen him caramel kisses and I was like, just stop.
Listen. Somebody said R. Kelly is beyond freaky. He crazy.
Yeah. That part. You gotta have a little crazy. He crazy, but whatever. But his music.
Listen, R.
It was
Kelly will forever be one of the best
from that too.
writers and producers and entertainers ever. Robert has issues, but R. Kelly is one of the greatest, and he will forever be in history. Period. That's just what that is.
He's a musical genius.
Yeah.
I'm not. Everybody got personal flaws and personal issues.
Yeah.
His just came out like
somebody messed him up at a young age. That's for sure.
Definitely. And, that's not something that you learn on your own. It's something. It's something deep. But musically, man, that boy right there. Oh, I love Dave Hollister too, though.
Dave is another one with one of those voices that you can never replace. His voice will.
His work ethic is amazing in the studio too. So I love Dave. Yeah, Teddy Bear.
Yeah. I would love to witness his work. I saw Big Bub. Some of y'all young folks don't probably know who Big Bub is.
Yeah, Big Bub.
Big Bub is no longer big.
He's Slim Bub.
Yes, he's Slim Bub.
Wow.
And he was doing some lives and in the studio, so I'm guessing he's working on some things. He still got the vocals. Still got them. He's another voice that stands out for me too.
Yeah.
And all right, so I want to give you some time to talk about what you're doing. So talk to me. Tell us about your new journey. What you're doing, what you're planning, understand what van life is. Talk about all of that stuff because I know that makes you excited. And share with everybody what that means to you. Tell us about your company, what you do, and all of that good stuff.
Okay, well, you put it all in a little nutshell for me right there.
Yeah, that way when you ramble around, we all get it. We all know it's all.
All right, well, right now I'm doing I got my shirt on for my soon to be channel, Life Bites TV. And so I'm doing that. Life Bites TV is chat, choose, and views, where I'm going to be going around doing interviews with different VIPs, restaurant owners, doing some reviews on food, vegetarian, pescatarian, and vegan food. I'm doing that um, because that's a way of life for me,
Mm-hmm.
a healthier way
Oh no! Don't freeze up on me. She's frozen, family.
I don't know what happened. You still
Okay,
there?
okay, you back now. Okay.
I'm sorry. It told me to download some software. I said, what happened? Oh, oh, oh no. But yeah, so so Van Life is going to be a part of Life Bites TV. And basically I'm doing the interviews with people. I'm doing kitchen takeovers. I'm showing people how to cook vegan and vegetarian food on a budget, because a lot of people think that it's expensive to eat healthy, but you got to think of it this way. It's going to be more expensive for those medications, for those surgeries, for those amputations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, eat a vegetable. But anyway, so that is coming. I'm also one of the chefs from Cure for Life, personal chefs. And what we do catering, pescatarian, vegan, and vegetarian food. I'm actually coming to Charlotte. I have a couple of couples that are wanting our services,
Mm,
and we have a package called massage and meals. So I'm, like I said, I'm a massage therapist, so I'm going doing massages and we're feeding them and we're showing them how to make the food.
nice.
And because it's not all about you having me make the food for you, it's about you learning how to do it yourself for you and your family. So
Absolutely.
I want to bring more education and fun and flavor to this niche right
Mm-hmm.
here. Um, then I have let's see, Caramel Scribes, which is my pen name. So my cookbook is coming from Caramel Scribes. My Never an Option happens for a reason. The streets is watching. Fields. All of my books are coming through that. So I'm doing that and just enjoying life right now. I'm making some jewelry again. I have Harmonious Life jewelry, which I started making. I make a lot of stuff for Damien Hall. For I did some stuff for Jazz Anderson, which is an actor out of New York.
Mm-hmm.
I did I have some pieces for different people out there in the industry, and I have a collection that's coming together real soon for some people. So yeah, so I'm excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a creative, period, point blank. So I use these hands to massage, to cook, to write, to make jewelry, to all of that, and they heat up.
Oh, her
My hands
hands
heat up.
heat
They get
up.
hot. That's energy, baby. That's energy. Yeah. So yeah, so that's it. I'm just putting all of my creative juices to work. This pandemic has opened up and afforded me the opportunity to focus on them. Because by me being a personal chef and a massage therapist, I got shut down quick,
Mm-hmm.
fast, in a hurry.
Yeah.
And people were scared, paranoid. I got so many masks and stuff, but using gloves to do the massages feels weird. So
Mm,
instead of me not being able to connect with my clients, I decided to back off
yeah. Yeah.
until this tones down, which it seemed like it go down and then it popped back up again.
Yeah.
So, people just need not to be so scared. I understand that it's not a flu, it's not just some little sickness. I've lost a lot of people to it, but get your immune system in order,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and eat more greens, do some exercise, drink plenty of water. Elderberry is your friend, ginseng is your friend, sea moss is your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Put some things from the earth back into you so your body can do what it needs to for you.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I switched to the lifestyle that I am in now. So
Gotcha. So you are planning to travel the states?
yes, van life.
Van life. That's it. That's what I'm getting to. Talk to us about van life. What is that, and what does that mean to you?
Well, van life is something I've been stalking YouTube and finding different people that are living van life, and it's a community, it's a world. It's actually a big to do. People are buying different vans and converting them to mini mobile homes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going into it. I'm not there yet, but I already got my Amazon list, my Home Depot list, my Lowe's list, my Pier 1 list, my IKEA list to put together my van. And what my van is going to be is my mobile studio, taking me all over the world so I can do the interviews with the different restaurants. So I pull up in Charlotte, I find out what's your local dish for Charlotte, North Carolina. I make a vegetarian version of it. I,
Mm.
I have it right there. I make it on my van.
Oh, wow.
So I have
Wow.
a full kitchen, bathroom, everything, and seating area. So the people that I invite, once I come into your part of town, you come into my van and you have dinner and conversation with me.
Got you. Got you.
So, and I won't have to pay for no hotel, no airfare. I drive my little van and I park it. And I could open up my doors and cook in front of mountain views or in front of the beach because I'm a beach person.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere beautiful. I love scenery. The
Yeah.
fall is my season. The changing of the leaves and all that stuff. So I want to travel places I haven't been able to because I've been working so hard from either the music industry where I barely got any sleep and I work
Mm-hmm.
to make everybody else's lives amazing,
Yeah.
to coming to Georgia and becoming obsessed with this whole healing and health and wellness thing, to where I'm working crazy hours, 2 full-time massage jobs, plus side hustle.
Mm-hmm.
And so the pandemic put a pause
Yeah.
on my everybody else energy I was putting out.
Wow.
And it gave me, you know, I ain't gonna lie, the first 2 months, I was depressed. I'm crying. I'm like, my life sucks. I can't work. Uh, but then after that, I got my ass together. I was like, you know what? I'm about to launch Like Vice TV. I'm about to do my videos. I'm about to, and I started putting some things together. It's taking its time, but
That Brooklyn came out you.
word. So I straight up, tied my boots up and hit the ground running. I got a couple of campaigns out where doing some fundraising for Life Bites for the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
And I have like some hoodies and t-shirts that are coming out. And it has a dream catcher and it says dreams are visionaries reality.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that has been a part of me for the longest, because if you dream it, you see it, it
Yeah.
can happen.
Yeah.
You just got to focus on it and make it happen,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's the fun part,
Got.
is dreaming and seeing your dreams come to reality, because God plants it in your head
Oh yeah.
while you sleeping, while you daydreaming. It's planted. It's not something that you just, oh no, it's planted and you have to water it. You have to nurture it. You have to make it grow into what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
So do it. If you see it in your head, and it don't matter how big it is, it can happen. You build it, they will come.
Yeah.
So I've decided I'm gonna, because it's like this. It's outside of my head what I see. And I just can't wait to bring it to you guys and,
Yeah.
have you on my show.
I'm excited. I'm all for it. We talk every damn day. You already know what it is. I'm
Every
all
day.
for it. I'm all for it. We got like 6 minutes left. So what I would like to do is any takeaways or anything that you want to tell the people who are listening, anything you want to leave them with, whatever it is, this is give you the next few minutes to do that. Just whatever you want to say to them. Encouragement, whatever. Tell them to kiss your ass, tell them to follow you, tell them to go to hell. Whatever you want to do. It's on you. Whatever you want to do.
Well, first I want to say Be good to yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
only get one you. You know, everybody's on this YOLO, you only live once. Okay. But you need to make this life that you're living right now the best. Not on no, you got to party and bullshit and do all this, but do something that will leave a legacy for you. So after you're gone, people will still know who you are. Make your imprint. So don't just live life to be living it. Live life with a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the name of my company is Life spelled with a Y, because it means to live your future every day. So if you're going to be living your future every day, you got to make sure that it's something good, you know? So you could tune into Harmonious Life on my IG, Life Bites TV on my IG, Life Bites TV on YouTube. That's what's coming up. So you'll be able to see how to make some food, how to just be you, because it's basically my life blog.
Yeah.
And I'm kicking 50 in the behind. I know I don't look 50, but
You don't look 50.
you
You
know,
don't look 50.
but check in with yourself and get you somebody that can hold you accountable, that can also inspire and motivate you. Surround yourself with good people. That's why Ja's still in my life, period, point blank, 30 years later.
30 years.
Because no matter what, you bring out the best in me. And cut those people off that are energy suckers and vampires to whatever you're putting out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take the rest of 2020 to put in place some things that you want to see happen for you. Don't tell nobody either, just do it. And that's basically it. Just live your future every day, make today count, and realize that every day is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
Yeah.
All right. So wake up
I like
and
that. I'm
unwrap
stealing
it.
that shit. Stealing that.
Yeah, just enjoy life. Be happy, yo. Like it's too much out there to piss you off.
Yeah.
So take a bite out of that, chew it, spit it out, and make your life the best life that it could be. Plain and simple.
So listen, I'm definitely gonna have you back on. You already know that. Probably next week. So it's all good because it's a lot that we can cover. Like we've been through so much the time we know each other. So it's a lot that we're gonna talk about that we don't have time to fit in 1 hour. So I'm definitely bringing you back up. I'm gonna say good, well, not good night, but see my IG people. I'm gonna see y'all later. Y'all know I'm gonna come back on live so we can talk about it and talk about things. And I'm still looking forward to anyone that you might be interested in seeing. They could send me a DM and I'll bring them on the show. We'll talk about what we can and cannot do. That's great. I saw your questions. We'll try to get them answered the next time she comes on, which won't be long. I'll have her back up here real soon, so don't worry about that. So thank y'all for tuning in, and we will be with y'all again in about 40 minutes. I'll come back on and we'll talk about what happened today. All right. Appreciate your IG. Love y'all. So Tara, I'm going to end the broadcast, but I just want to say thank you for being here. You know, you've been my heart for a long time. You know what I'm saying? We go 30 years is a long time. You know what I'm saying? And like we can still pick up the phone and still feel like yesterday we was just laughing about some other shit or in Starlight City or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot.
Wow.
Listen, I still remember taking the train and getting on Pennsylvania Avenue, walking all the way down instead of taking the damn bus just because.
Just
In fact,
because.
I used to walk just from the crib from Sutter Ave all the way to Starlight. Like no bus, no cab, just do it. So it's all good. So we only got 1 minute left. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for hanging out with your boy. Tara, always great to have you in the presence. This is great. Always remember, love yourself today better than you did yesterday. Teach this world how to love you by loving you, and it will be a reflection on them. They will know exactly how to handle your tenderness. It all starts at home. Challenge yourself today to be better than the person you was yesterday. If you can begin that process, your life will change instantly. Thank y'all for tuning in. I will see y'all again tomorrow, same time, same channel. You know what it is. Holla at your folks.